Representatives for the pronouncement of censure, and that Representative Al Green be censured with public reading of this resolution by the Speaker. House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure, and that
Okay, you see the gentleman in the middle there with the cane? That's the guy from Houston, Texas. That's Al Green. Happened just a moment ago, and Professor Turley used to represent the House of Representatives. I don't know how you do that as a lawyer. I just think your client list would be a mile long, sir. You say what you just watched was another violation of what?
Well, it's ironic, wasn't it? You just censored someone for disrupting the business of Congress, and the response of the Democratic Party was to disrupt the business of Congress. They basically held a protest in the well, interrupting the Speaker and trying to carry out his duties to censor Green. You know, the just simple dichotomy between the Speaker, what you saw from him, what you saw from the party, is amazing. That sound you heard was the Democratic Party hitting rock bottom. I mean, this is really, truly disgraceful. They have cut themselves adrift. There should be a unanimous vote of censure here against Green. What he did was beyond the pale. You know, when I first went to Congress as a 15-year-old page, that body was revered. There would have been a unanimous vote back then of both parties. There were some things you couldn't do. And what you saw today was rage overcoming reason and lunacy overcoming civility. And I don't know how we got to this point, but it was outrageous, not just by what Green did, but the response of the party as the Speaker was trying to carry out the business of the House.
Wow. We'll see where it goes. That was the admonishment there in the well of the House. I got you here. Let's talk about this order to pay out the $2 billion, all right? Justice Alito was a dissent. This was a stem winder. He says, does a single district court judge who likely lacks jurisdiction have the unchecked power to compel the government of the United States to pay out and probably lose forever $2 billion? Taxpayer dollars. The answer to that question should be an emphatic no, but a majority of this court apparently thinks otherwise. I am stunned. The court ruled 5-4 that the lower court's ruling stands, and the government cannot cut, the administration cannot cut off the $2 billion. What has not been defined is what the $2 billion goes to support and pay for. We're still waiting for that. But Alito lost for now. Does it come back, or is this case settled?
It could come back. You know, the clerk must have worn asbestos gloves to bring that to the press, because that dissent was just absolutely flaming. And these 4 justices said, where did you get the license to micromanage the executive branch? So remember, you do the math. That's 4 justices. You only need 4 to accept a case for review. So it is possible this could come back. A new order will be issued. They could appeal it. And there's obviously 4 justices who are red hot with all of these district judges suddenly becoming managers of the executive branch.
All right, Professor, we will wait for that again. It may reemerge. I think about all the cuts, and you're exactly right about that. That will likely come back. Thank you, Professor, for coming on today. Jonathan Turley.